and welcome to the Clever Hound Sparks team. For today's advanced trick, we're going to work on teaching the dogs to bow. Bow would be front position down, but up in the air, kind of like a play bow. I don't use the cue bow for this. I tend to use ta-da for my dogs that know this. It doesn't matter what you use, but to me, down and bow sound an awful lot alike. And because I do obedience and rally with my dogs, I've taught them a fold back down, which sort of starts out in a bow. So I feel like because those behaviors are so close and those cues are so close that you're just really making it harder than it needs to be for the dog. So think about what your cue might be, but you may want to consider something other than down, if down is your dog's cue for a fold back down. This trick is a work in progress for Elf, so I'm actually going to just show you where we are and talk about some steps that you can try for this. Break. All right, so one method is without a prop. You can lure your dog for this. At this stage, a lot of them will just follow your hand. The key to this is going to be to have excellent clicker timing because you do need to click before the butt hits the ground. Elf has a very, very speedy fold back down, so that's going to be a little bit of a challenge if I do this just to try to shape it. Stand. So I'm just clicking any elbow dips right now because as you can see, it's going to be tough to get the elbows on the ground without also getting the butt on the ground. In fact, it may be impossible with them. So we're going to go to plan 2, which is just to very gently position my hand under her belly as I'm luring her down. Good. Break. So that just helped her get into position. It's cheating a little bit. We're not going to want to do this forever, but for a dog who has a really strong history of doing a fold back down break, it's probably honestly my quickest way of getting the behavior. Just a gentle hand, a couple of clicks, break, and she's already starting to hold the position when I pull my hand out. Good. That one was no hand. Very good. Break. So you can see how quickly I was able to get that help out of there. Oops. I'm going to put it back in for that one since we had a mistake. Good. Very good. Break. Good job. All right, if you're not able, perhaps you have a really big dog and your arms aren't long, and you just need a little bit of other help, another way to do this is to use a prop instead of your hand. So this is a very, very low jump. Again, I'm just clicking elbows down. Break. And I'm trying to release her before she lies all the way down. Oops. Break. But having a little bit of a prop there, not something that would be terribly uncomfortable and it could potentially injure the dog. Hold up. But just something that's going to be a little bit of a deterrent to the belly going all the way down. That can be a way to get them to not go all the way down other than using your hand. Don't be dependent on the hand for too long. You saw how quickly I was able to start fading that out, and we really haven't been working on this very long at all. And then once I had it a little bit more dependable, I would probably try to get rid of my props before I added the verbal cue. And as I said, my verbal cue would not be bow, it would probably be ta-da or something cute like that. That doesn't sound anything like the existing cue for the fold back down. Have some fun with this. I'll look forward to seeing your videos. GoPro, stop recording.